Work is underway to restore Mesa's Diving Lady, a 50-year-old icon of Main Street that toppled to the ground in a thunderstorm in late 2010.
The sign was built by Paul Millett, who taught me neon in 1987. And since then he's passed away, so this group decided to go with somebody that followed Paul Millett, that was taught by Paul Millett. I'm the only guy left. It's taken longer than we thought because we were taking the faces, we're straightening the faces. They got smashed, and we're taking the metal faces and bending them back flat as much as we can. There's still going to be some imperfections, but the original pieces are going to go back up. The infrastructure is going to change. We're going to make it out of aluminum instead, just to be lighter. We're trying to do this with a budget, but it's just, when they want you to start saving stuff like that, it just takes a lot of time. And then, instead of me routing out new faces and painting them and putting them together, we want to save those old ones. Well, then we had to fix the old ones. Then we had to prep them, paint them, other than cutting out of a new piece of metal, slap it on there and, going down the road.
We're basically using all hand tools to manufacture this. As for welding, I use an old stick welder to do the welds on the steel portion of the sign. I know there's probably about 10,000 residents here that are sure be happy to see it go back up. They've been seeing this sign for 50 years out there, and one day it fell down and wasn't there anymore. I've been in the sign industry for about 22 or 23 years, somewhere in there. About 1989 I got into the business. I love this stuff because everything is different. There's no two signs that are the same, period. Something different every day.
They'll be over 90% original. Yeah, we're only cutting off the rusted parts. Part of her head, it was saturated in water for years and years and just started to rust. Now we're putting aluminum in there, so that will save it from rusting. We're going to drill holes in it, so if it does get water in, it comes out.
It's definitely a unique project. You could put it online with fabricating a custom motorcycle without the motor. Neon there's nothing like neon. They got LEDs out there that say they look just like neon and stuff, but they don't. You can put the two next to each other and you can tell one from the other. They do not look the same. Neon it's a dying art, perhaps. I'm not going to say it's a dying art. It's a long-held art. It's out there still. It's a unique sign, for one. There's not too many animated signs here in the valley.
We're planning on putting up October 5th when it fell over a year later. To be involved in this is kind of a neat thing because, it might be one of the last ones I get involved in because the cities aren't allowing them.
When finished, the Mesa Preservation Foundation hopes to place the city's most famous figure on the National Register of Historic Landmarks.
It's just a neat piece. Something you just never forget seeing.